Find the common ratio for a geometric sequence with the first term 2/3 and the third term is 6. So we know our first term is 2/3 and our third term is 6. So we got to find the common ratio. So we're going to use two formulas. We're going to use the R equals A2 over A1 equals A3 over A2. And then we're going to use R to the y minus x equals 8y divided by ax. The reason why we're going to use these two formulas is because one formula we're going to have to find the ratio, and then for the other formula we can check if it's true. So we will start with the R to the y minus x equals ay over ax. So the y and the x are basically the subscripts of 3. So here's 3. So the y is 3. And the x is 1. And then ay is basically the number of A3, so it's just 6. And ax is 2/3. So when we put it in the formula, so r minus 3 minus 1 equals 6 divided by 2/3. And then when simplified, it equals r squared equals, and then you can just divide it or you could do the brackets. I just did the cross multiply. So 6 times 3 is 18 divided by 2, which is 9. So r squared equals 9, and then we have to take the square root of everything to get r by itself. And then you get two answers, right? Whenever you take the square root of something, you get a positive and negative. So we get positive and negative 3. But I'm going to use positive 3 because I'm looking at our first and third term. We have a positive 2/3 and a positive 6. So we're not going to use negative. Okay, now I'm going to check if this is true. By checking it, I'll use this formula, r equals a squared over a1, and it should equal to a3 over a2. So I'm going to check. So in order to use this formula, r equals a2 over a1, I got to find the second term. We can find the nth term by using this formula where an equals a first term times ratio to the n minus 1. So we want to find the a2, the second term. So a2 equals first term, which we know is 2/3, and we know the ratio, which is 3, and then 2 minus 1 is 1. Simplify that, the 3 cancels, and you're left with a2 is 2. Now I'm just going to plug it in. I'm going to plug it in back to the this equation. The reason why I don't have to find a3 is because we don't have to do this part, a3 over a2, because it already says it's a geometric sequence, so we could just ignore this part. So ratio is second term, which is 2, divided by first term, which is 2/3. And then I'm going to simplify by using brackets. So I'm going to multiply everything by 3. And that should give us 6 over 2, which is 3. So that comes out true, so our ratio must be 3. And that's it.